Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Friday 27th March 2026 Aries. The desire to make a particular purchase could be networking on you today and your budget is very low. Today you'll be more savvy about your financial issues than usual. You may take more time than you need, however remember not to beat it to death or you lose your focus. Don't be afraid to take breaks, you will surely need it to recoup. Taurus, suddenly you seem more glamorous than usual. You may exert a mysterious appeal than in the 1920s and they call it it. Current and potential love partners may take a second look and be intrigued. Don't be surprised if you attract admiring glances from strangers. This could make a big difference in your love life. Lovers you encounter today should continue to see something in you for a long time, so please make the most of it. Gemini, your visionary tendencies are in the ascendant form today. Although they take more of the practical than mystical bend, you might look at your living room or backyard and suddenly find yourself redecorating in your mind. If you've wanted to start some sort of long-term project to improve your surroundings, this is the day to get it started. You'll not only attain your vision, but you will also surpass it. Cancer, as a person who enjoys being gregarious and outgoing, days like this provide a wonderful outlet for your energy. You might spend a lot of time with your family today, but you'll also probably touch base with many others. At some point you might find yourself in the spotlight. You'll feel especially fond of everyone around you and appreciate your good fortune. Leo, corporate kudos and increased income that you may have been working toward for a while may finally reach today. Your effort and energy hasn't gone unnoticed. What you're doing now has impressed those in the position to advance your interest. Positive changes in your career situation could well take place, even if what you've been wanting for a whole new career is there. Congratulations, keep up the good work and keep pushing to higher heights. Virgo, this is a great day to deal with legal matters of any kind, including plans for a wedding. Your financial situation should be thriving and stable, and long-term educational goals may come in the forefront. Now you should be strongly focused on matters that are particularly important to you. Work performed today toward these ends should be accomplished quickly and efficiently as well. Libra, a keen ability on your part to blend the world of intellect and intuition could well surface today. The ability to work both of these perceptions into reality is apt to give a boost to your career and educational efforts. It also could enhance your romantic life. Anything begun or completed today has an advantage, so try to look closely at this new tendency and make it last. Scorpio, relationships of all kinds become stronger and more enduring today. Successes boost the strength of business partnerships. Love relationships advance to the next level of commitment. Bonds of any kind formed now are likely to be strong ones, marked by honesty, loyalty, and affection. This is a great day to get together with anyone close to you. Your relationship is likely to grow because of it, so please enjoy the moment. Sagittarius, an interest in health and nutrition could come to your surface. New discoveries regarding the benefits of certain nutrients, exercise programs, or other forms of alternative therapy could attract your attention. You might want to attend a lecture of some kind in order to learn more about it. You will probably stick with any new program begun today, so please go for it. Capricorn, have you been thinking about taking courses in one of the arts, whether your preference is painting, music, dance, drama, or creative writing? If you commit now, you'll probably continue with it. The practical arts of cooking, building, or interior decoration are also possibilities. Whatever it is, it won't be quickly abandoned. If you begin with the idea of eventually doing it professionally, chances are you will. Aquarius, if you own your own home, you may learn about today and its values that have increased sustainably. If you don't own a home but want to buy one, this is the time to start looking. Any investment made now, particularly in land, will probably be solid and apt to gain its value. Although results might take some time to materialize, carefully consider all contingencies before committing. However, this isn't the time to act impulsively. Pisces, some down-to-earth conversations with a love partner could result in advancing the relationship to the next level of commitment. The communication should be loving and supportive, but practical matters like money, work, and personal habits could be discussed. You'll probably find that you and your partner are more compatible than you think. Move ahead, but with caution. Love is the beacon guiding most of us through life. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Friday 27th March 2026. Do have yourself a great day.
smell that? I smell something. It's a beautiful smell. It's a smell that is so warm to the heart. DBS family. It's Friday. We're finally here. It's Friday, guys. The end of the week has finally arrived. Beautiful, pleasant, spectacular, bright, and amazing morning to each and every one of you. Yeah, boy, making us feel good this morning. It's Friday. Good morning. I hope you're just wiping off the sweat off your face. All right? And making sure your body's cooling down from doing some yoga or Zumba if Trevor Lawrence. I'll always be on your case for that because you're never doing it. It's okay. You have a chance next week, Monday, bright and early. Anyways, good morning again, DBS family. Welcome to DBS this morning. I'm your host, Vision. And of course, we have, as always, an amazing show packed up for you guys. But before that, let's check in with the news list to see what's going on in the country. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Paulion. The resident British High Commissioner to St. Lucia suggests that the March 5th, 2026 visa restriction imposed on holders of the St. Lucian passport is unlikely to be reversed in the short to medium term. During an exclusive interview with DBS News on Thursday, she also addressed issues pertaining to the island's citizenship and investment program and the record number of locals seeking asylum in the UK.
We have to continue to work together to overcome the challenges. And the government has been very open and constructive about doing that work with us. We also obviously have quite a lot of immigration experts who will be working with the St. Lucian government as well to really understand the challenges and the issues that we're facing in the UK, and so that we can work as best as we can on this decision. So I'm not sure that it's something that can be reversed in the short to medium term, but certainly, as I said, prior to at the beginning of this, immigration policies are regularly reviewed.
Meanwhile, as of Wednesday, March the 25th, 2026, 2 new enterprise avenues have been added to St. Lucia's Citizenship and Investment Program that can be utilized to facilitate the sale of passports. Information on the respective areas is expected to be revealed during the presentation of this year's appropriation bill. The latest available annual audited report on the CIP will also be tabled at the next parliamentary sitting.
We'll address it in the policy statement. We'll be talking about it. But basically one, as you say, is the reinstatement of the infrastructure option. In fact, it's quite interesting that the opposition last week in the Senate called for CIP to be used for infrastructure when they were the ones, in fact, who took legal action to stop it. And the other one is the establishment of a global marketing fund. And like I said, in the policy statement, we'll be giving more details on it.
Finally, from us this morning, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force is expressing shock at the reckless behavior of local armed bandits. His reaction is in response to Wednesday's incident in a section of the nation's capital, which left 3 people nursing gunshot wounds.
We are seeing a reckless disregard for public safety in our streets, evidenced by the brazen shooting at the junction of Leslieland Road and Chaussee Road this past Wednesday, March 25th. That this occurred in the mid-afternoon, in a space where law-abiding citizens go about their lives, is an affront to every St. Lucian. This cowardice will not be tolerated.
And that's the news. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Paulion. Good morning.
News Desk, thank you so much for keeping us in the know. Stick around. More stuff for you guys when we get back. DBS family, welcome back. Now, of course, Maureen has a little surprise here for us, a little special something. You know, we're always tapping in with all the creatives all around in the Caribbean, in St. Lucia, all over the place. Let's see who she has in store for us today and what he's up to.
Let me introduce you to this brother right here. Sone G is a Jamaican artist, gospel reggae artist based in Canada. And we are absolutely encouraged to have you blessing our morning show. Sone G, tell me a little bit about you, though.
Well, that's a quite an intriguing question right now. Well, I'm a Christian one. I'm a gospel reggae artist, like you mentioned, and I've been doing this for a very long time. And I got saved very early, in my life, and when I was 12 actually. And from then it's just been on this journey. And I grew up in a family that owned a sound system in Jamaica. So music was always a part of, who I am.
Right.
So,
I'm
doing
interested.
this.
Sound system. Who is a sound system? Because I indicate. Who is
So
it?
the name of the sound system is called Turbosonic. And it's
Ah,
from a parish called Clarendon,
Clarendon.
Rocky
All right.
Point in Clarendon. Yeah. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right then.
yeah. So music was always there.
Nice. And you say from 12.
Yeah, yeah, from
What
12, the age
happened
of
then, man?
12.
Now I'm intrigued. What happened then? From 12 years
So
old. Because most 12-year-old ain't have that on their mind, especially Caribbean 12-year-old. We're running in the field
so
with no shoes and all kinds of stuff. So what happened then?
and I was doing all of that too, and I was still doing all of that even after. But what happened is, I like I said, I grew up in a family. One side of my family had the sound system,
Mm-hmm.
and the other side basically go to church every time. So I had sort of a balance of both worlds in my childhood. So by going to church with my one grandmother, she made sure that I go to the altar and make pastor pray for me, basically. And the other grandmother, I was going to dance hall with her. You know what I mean? So it was a mixture of both worlds, but it so happened that the intervention became stronger on the Christian side from early on. So
Yeah.
I took that decision at the age of 12 when I was going back to high school.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been the lifestyle since.
Wow. That's a lot of years now, isn't it? No, you don't look old, eh? No,
It's
mind you. I'm just saying, from 12 to turn big man, it's a journey. What has been
absolutely.
the space like for you to date? What has been your journey? Normally, again, reggae is reggae, dancehall is dancehall, and most of the time, in the Caribbean settings, when you decide to zero in on a particular audience, the gospel, you take your gospel into there. Sometimes it's a little harder, or it takes a little longer to get the grounding and the recognition and the public. You know how the drill goes, because
Mm-mm-mm.
we are more incensed with the hype and the excitement, and you know what we are more incensed with.
Yeah,
So
man.
normally when you take on the journey of going strictly gospel, it takes you a longer time. You have to put in a lot more work. Has that been your reality?
Certainly that is the case, because how they always say that negativity sells, and
Yeah.
so on. That's just the nature of the world that we live in. And a lot of times when you have a positive message, it takes a little longer to get there. But the truth is that it is the more powerful message, and it is the message that will stay longer because it lasts forever. It doesn't expire. There's no expiry date for a good message, a message of hope, a message of salvation and deliverance. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why even the Rastafarian movement has been so powerful, because their thing has always been hope and perseverance and excelling in spite of what is happening around you. That's the same belief that Christians have as well. We just differ on certain things, but
Yeah.
at its core, a lot of times we believe in some of the same things. And so, I do understand the challenge. I do understand that there will be challenge. I do understand that, it's not going to be easy, to get where I want to get to, so to speak. But, I'm on the journey. There's no backing down. And I know that I have a good product. And because of that, I'm vested in ensuring that it succeeds.
Right. Give us a little insight, some of the highlights of the career to date that because it's not all doom and gloom. I'm sure you've had your moments of where, the positivity continues to remind you that why it is you're doing this in the first place. So you have any of these moments you want to share with us?
Absolutely. So I think when I think about that, even that question that you just posed, it kind of bring me back to why it is that I'm doing this. And at its core, one of my joy is to bring the message of hope to somebody who probably don't have the same belief that I do. And so I remember sharing the stage with Stone Boy on Afrofest in Florida, in South Florida, with Capleton, with Christopher Martin and some of these guys. And in the gospel world, I've shared stage with Ty Tribbett and DJ Nicholas to bring it home back to the Caribbean and so on. So whenever I get a chance to be on a festival platform that is not necessarily designed for Christians, but I'm part of the camaraderie that's making the festival happen. That's where that's when I try to. I'm proudest of those moments, because then you kind of get an opportunity to talk to a different audience than just your church audience. You get to talk to people who don't believe the same things that you believe, and therefore you can bring your message to them, and then hopefully something that you say stick or bring them to a point where they also believe. So I love those moments.
Nice. You get to minister. In
Yeah,
other words,
exactly,
to minister.
exactly,
And
exactly.
I could understand that. I definitely could relate and understand that. And that, there you go, purpose driven, because at the end of the day, we're not only put on the face of the earth to convert, we already converted. Our
Absolutely,
mission is to convert
absolutely.
those who are not yet converted. That being said, the genre and the style in the delivery. Because when I hear, listen, they're not going to just pick up anybody and put on the stage with these people. So let's talk now about you and your performance and your stage presence and the energy that you bring. It's got to be along the same line, though, even though the
Yeah,
message is different.
yeah, absolutely. So I always try to educate persons, that God never called country music or R&B music gospel. He never designed it that way. He
Genre,
never
yeah.
said that you have to sing in a particular genre for it to be gospel. And so this is a misconception over the years people have had, where they think that they have to sing a particular way or talk a particular way in order to get the message across. The message gets across because it is the message. It is the message that is important, and not necessarily what is carrying the message. You know what I'm saying? It is the message itself. You know what I'm saying? So whether I sing or I do it in dancehall fashion, which is kind of my primary genre, it doesn't matter. My presence on stage must also evoke such interest from patrons that they're like, is it really a Christian? Is this really gospel? Type of a thing.
Right.
And that's what I mean. I'm when I'm on stage, I'm covering the entire. I'm like Capleton on stage. I'm energetic. I'm jump. Doing all kind of crazy things. Because that's what being one, a performer needs to kind of embody. And two, when the message is strong with the performance, you're winning. You're bingo, as they would say. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean?
Wow. Listen, now you get me excited. I would love to see you on a stage, though. Yeah, now I'm excited. I would like to see you on a stage. You're not coming to any stage in St. Lucia soon, are you?
I want that. Well, hopefully Vanessa can make that happen, or you can make that happen soon.
Well, we'll
So,
see what will happen, because I think we need that energy.
To all my daily commuters, when you're passing through the waterfront, it's many of us who do that. But of course, there's one particular place I'm pretty sure all of us have made at least one time to stop by them and purchase something that can refresh us. You're probably wondering what I'm talking about. Let's head over to that feature. Let's see who we have in store today. DBS family. Now, this may be a very, very known face. There's another one, but he's somewhere in the back. Well, he's not there filming us whilst we're doing this interview. Of course, if you're ever traversing on the waterfront for your daily commute, there's one spot I'm pretty sure you've stopped by. A&B Punches. But you may know them as the CMOS people. Okay, to keep it more colloquial. We're joined here this morning by one of the co-owners here. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm doing fine, thanks.
Let DBS who know who you are.
Hi, my name is Velma Richardson, a co-founder of A&B Punches. At first, we started off with a variety of punches, but coming to know about CMOS and the benefits of it, customers decided, well, since you're going to do the punches so very well, what's about trying the CMOS? So then we started off with a few hiccups, but unfortunately, you're not perfect. So then we tried to go more local with the coconut milk. It has a lot of health benefits. We try to incorporate our local fruits as well, and those that is already sweetened, we try to avoid the sugar, the additional sugar.
Right.
So the health benefits from the CMOS, and as well our local fruits, and those are antioxidants as well.
How long have you guys been doing this for?
Well, much of this year I gave 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, there were about 7 years.
6, 7, about that, yeah?
About that, yeah.
Alright.
Because we did it for so long. Well, there
Was it
was
always this spot or?
always this spot.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
crazy. I've been at DBS for probably about 7 years going now. So that was to my memory. It's been ever since I've been walking there on a morning. I would see you guys.
Yeah,
for
because
real,
at that time I was working with a well-known business place, and in between my husband would be there.
Right,
But now I took it on my own to invest fully into my business, my husband and I. So he's the one who does the deliveries, you know. While you sit at your desk, you fill for CMOS instead of walking all over. One call away, he'll come to your office. And I'll be here.
How has been the reception? Because you guys are pretty much, I've just seen to your husband, you guys are pretty much an essential when it comes to the waterfront and the city here.
Yes.
Pretty sure everyone in the government buildings always come to you guys. Those who are passing by always come to you guys. When it comes to clientele, you guys probably have clients who are like family at this point. How has the reception been like over the years?
Oh boy. Great.
You can't even have words for it.
I have no words for it. No words for it. No words, yes.
Excellent.
But
How did you guys even get started?
well, it all started when my husband left St. Lucia and he went to St. Kitts and work. And unfortunately, things didn't really work out the way he wanted to. So I sat at my desk, as I said to you, that I was working at a well business establishment. And you know, the voice is telling me to start off doing such and such. And I'm like, no, it's only $150 alone I have left in my purse. I have my children to take care of, and my husband just started off a new job. I do not want to invest. Right. But you know, I called my husband and I asked him to guide me. And he told me, wife, if that's what the voice is telling you, go for it. And it started so small with a little Massian bag, small cooler. And one day my husband and I, we were walking when he came back from St. Kitts. And then we just started walking, but not knowing where we would be heading to. And for some reason, we just stopped right here. And while we were there talking and stuff, and customers just keep on coming. And then, you know, we kept on doing it. We never gave up. Right. Sleepless nights, late nights, we never give up. Right. Even through the COVID, we took it hard. We make sure that we give our customers what they needed. And you know, we reached their destination. We never gave up. Up to a day like today, we did everything with a passion and with love.
That's very inspiring.
That's the secret ingredients in there. Love and patience.
Love, patience, and not giving up.
Not giving up.
I hope one of you out there who are watching right now can take that and run with it, all right? Just keep that in mind always.
Yes.
Okay? Passion, love, and never give up.
And,
right?
and even if you need the CMOS as well, it's a meal in a bottle. As long as you drink it, you don't need nothing again. You might need something lighter, but it's a meal in a bottle.
Availability, I'm gonna attest to that because often and sometimes I may buy and then let me tell you, that's keeping me a whole day. Up to when I go in the gym, that's keeping me a whole day. Exceptional products you guys have, of course. If is it possible that is it only that you guys are available here, or can people call in advance? How can it comes to, you know?
Again, our numbers are right here. If in case you need customize, we do as well, because you know you cannot give every customer exactly what they want and their taste bug to be satisfied. Right. We also specialize our products again too. If you come here and you doesn't find us, you can get our products at Glass Supermarket, Trans-Caribbean, Aplau, and just a call away before the weekend ends, or at least a night before, we'll deliver to you.
Right. The number I'm seeing is 719-2671 or 715-2119.
And we're located at Bogies Barbono.
All right, excellent. And if you guys are in Cashews and want to catch them, they're in between the Graham Louis and the Cashews car park facility, right in between there. Okay, in your daily commute. Right? If you're driving by, you could maybe make a call. Try and get a picture.
Just blow, peep, shout, and it will be handed to you. Right, yeah. Thank you. This is beetroot all natural.
Business is happening right there.
Thank you.
Of course, let's not take too much away from them. Keep doing the exceptional work that you guys are doing. Of course, stick around to get some money.
Thank you very much.
says we are your accountability partners. And because you did not do yoga and Zumba with Trevor Lawrence, now is your time to sweat. All right? SocaCize is up next. Let's get the body pumping. It's Friday. We got to get a little fitness because you all know you're going to party later. For those who party, those of us at home, still, let's do a little something. SocaCize up next. Let's go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine is Sarah and myself, Shani. Let's get ready to flaunt with the SocaCize. This morning, we will be doing a Bacchanal warm-up routine. Let's get ready to flaunt with the SocaCize. Cross, cross, head. 4, 3, 2, and. Again. 2 more. Last one. Push back and twist. And. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, push back. And. Hey. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. And. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it out. Hey. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 up. Up. Push. Awa. We're not doing it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Last one. Cross, knee. Hey. One more. Push. And. Hey. Hold it. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1, hey! 4, 3, 2 up, let's go! We will. Oh no! Last one. Cross, knee. Hey. Last one. Push. Hold it. Take it up. Roll it. Push, push. Take it up. And. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop it out. Four, 3, 2, 1. That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Have a wonderful day.
Of course, all good things must come to an end, but just for today, ladies and gentlemen, DBS family, thank you so much for sticking around with us. We had an amazing show, jam-packed and fun today. Of course, it's Friday, so please, whatever you do later, be safe, drink water, mind your business, stay hydrated, of course. And, well, be kind to somebody around you. Have some fun. It's a weekend, so please, please, please be vigilant about your surroundings, of course. And join us here right back on Monday, same time, same place for another DBS This Morning. I'm your boy Vision. Happy weekend to each and every one of you. And if you see me outside, you didn't see me.